Amélia McGuire St-Onge here for hockeyprospect.com. I'm joining today by forward Bradley Nadeau of the Penticton Vees. Bradley, thank you so much for doing this today.
Thank you.
Obviously, this year is an important one for you with the NHL draft coming up in June. So let's start this off by talking about how you're feeling and how's the season been going for you so far.
Yeah, it's been great so far. I mean, I feel good coming into the BCHL my second year. Like we have a successful season as a team as well, so I think that's really what makes it this season so great so far.
And is there something specific that you work on last summer in order to be prepared enough for what is probably the biggest year of your young career?
Yeah, I think there's a few things I have to work on. One of them would be just in the gym as well. I'm more of a smaller status guy, so I think if I can improve that's going to be something that will be important in the long run.
And you've mentioned you're playing in the BCHL. You have committed to the University of Maine, but playing in the QMJHL was also an option for you in 2021 as you were one of the highest ranked prospects this year. Can you tell us a little bit more about your decision to choose the NCAA route and what was the deciding factor?
Yeah, at first I wasn't really sure what route I wanted to take, but there was a few things. I think I wanted to do my school at the same time as I played my hockey, and I think that's the biggest factor why I decided to go the NCAA route.
And I suppose that having the chance to play with your brother might have been a reason that played in your decision. What kind of relationship do you have with him? What are the biggest lessons you can learn from him? And do you look forward to continue to play with him in college?
Yeah, we have a good relationship with each other. It's mostly at the rink we try to be more friends, but at home it's a bit of a different story. But it's just really fun playing with him, and that was another factor why I think I decided to go that route, and I'm really looking forward for the few next year playing with him in college.
In 35 games this season in Penticton, you have 29 goals and 40 assists. But for somebody who has never seen you play, how would you describe your game and what do you bring to the table?
Yeah, I think I'm a hard-working offensive player. I really like to pass the puck on the ice, but I can also score goals, and I think I can really bring the offensive production on here with the Penticton Vees.
And how do you think your brother or your other teammates would describe you?
I mean, I think they say like pretty much the same, but I think if my brother was to describe me, he'd say like I can buy time for him on the ice, and he can just go in empty spaces, and like most of the time I can just hit him and just has to put the puck in the net.
And lastly, we're a couple months away from the NHL draft. There's still a lot of hockey to be played. Is there one NHL player that you look up to, someone you try to model your game after?
Yeah, I really try to model my game after Mitch Marner. I think he kind of plays similar to my games. Well, I kind of play similar to his game style. He's a really good player and really good leader, and has a really good hockey IQ. So I kind of like watch him and base my game out of like him.
Were you a Toronto Maple Leafs fan when you were younger?
No, I was a Montreal fan growing
Oh,
up in New Brunswick. That was the closest team to home. So Montreal's my I was a fan of them growing up.
perfect. Well, thanks again for taking the time to do this interview and best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.